Hey guys, what up? Total Control 871. Welcome back to Bitch Street. Welcome back to Rumble. Welcome back to primary day, gubernatorial primary here in New Jersey. Okay. Out here on the Black Rider, a ailing Black Rider. And yes, people, it is raining. Hopefully you can see the rain. And yours truly, Black Rider, I have somehow managed to strip my transmission. Yeah, gears. All right, people. If I can get my broke down ass out here on election day on a bicycle with a stripped transmission and it's raining, you people have absolutely no excuse whatsoever. Get your ass out here, vote in person. Okay, we gotta always make it too big to rig. With that said, you know what time it is. Walking through those walls, going to do our voting. So let's go.
It didn't want to move. Okay, would you see those? She went down to North Carolina and they opened a couple of casinos. And she wanted to come back to New Jersey. Yeah, we're going to Jackson. And your brother was okay over there. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, we just have to check it every once in a while and make sure that they did the same thing to us last night. I'm sorry. Sign your name, use the sign. Or
And we're back home again. All right, people. We are back home. We did our voting. Here I am. It's actually several hours later. I did my voting for today, my protest voting. I'm not going to lie to you. I really do wonder if I'll ever give a serious vote ever again. You know, the candidacy is so bad and so corrupt, and honestly, is it too late for America? You know, I really do worry about that. Let's take a look at the Black Rider. When it rains, it pours. And I am not lying. It seems like everything just decided to break all at once. Just all at once. I have no idea how exactly this happened, but, well, I mean, I do know. The torque that I exert on bicycle chain drives, I've been known to, you know, put out a lot of torque. After all, I'm a very heavy man, and to move the bicycle at the speeds that I do, a lot of torque gets put out. And in the category of when it rains, it pours, I need new cycling shoes. I glued the sole back into the cleat. I mean, hell, even my regular shoes. See if I can get them out here. Excuse the floor. I haven't really mopped it in a few days. Okay, a few weeks. It's bad. This is bad. See, this is inflation, people. These are when the experts will sit there and tell you that you're doing A-okay, that everything is honky freaking dory, that you're okay. You know, and this is what I'm struggling with. You know. But don't you dare believe your lying eyes as you sit there in your checkout lines, looking for a place to rest my arm. Don't you dare believe your lying eyes. Everything's honky-dory. Because after all, the lawmakers, the people who put us in this catastrophe economy, everything's honky-dory with them. They're A-okay. They have no problems. So that's why I say, what was it? The Elon Musk Trump feud. Look, I'm pretty much done saying I told you so. Okay, it was 2 years ago. I told you that they were going to be throwing out red meat left and right, and that is exactly what happened. You're not given anything that is tenable. Let's review what they have given us, shall we? Okay. They've given us, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, okay, so we've JFK's takeover of the CDC or the FDA or whatever it is. All you have to do is just simply pay very close attention to the language of what's being instituted. In other words, there is no change. There is no change. It's a lot of fake outrage on the left because the left's smart enough to know that there is no change. Haven't you noticed? You know, we haven't really gotten any kind of anti-fake pandemic, anti-tyrannical lockdown legislation out of JFK, RFK, out of Bobby, out of Kennedy, Robert, RFK. We haven't really gotten anything like that. What did we get out of RFK so far? Food dyes. Oh, food dyes. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that that's not important, but let me ask you a question. Did red food dye cripple your economy? No. Everything that's being done thus far, has it... The surge in military enrollment, okay, I'll agree that we've not been hitting our recruitment goals for, through all the fake pandemic, all the Biden administration, the trans radicalism. It did indeed take a very heavy toll, but you are kidding yourself if you think that this surge, this abatement in trans ideology, this return to normal recruitment standards, that it's something that's being done for America's sake. It is not. It is being done for Israel's sake. Israel needs all of the white, heterosexual, Bible Belt, breadbasket American men to go out there and fucking die to fight their war. Go die in Iraq. Go or Iran. Go overseas, go die for us. We'll hold up a drink. L'chaim. In your honor. That's what you'll get. L'chaim. Go die for Jew glory. For Israel. For the sovereignty of their bullshit nation. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. It's not that I necessarily stand and, oppose Israel's campaign to take Palestine for their own. It'd be kind of hypocritical, considering Americans came and did it to the Native Americans, several hundred years ago. So I'll put it to you like this. I'll put them under the same burden as was America. If you think you're big and bad enough to take Palestine for yourself, then fine, do it. Do it. Cue up the Celine Dion, all by yourself. If you think you're big and bad enough to take Palestine all by yourself, then do it all by yourself with your troops, your money, your everything. America is done funding your shit. America should be done being manipulated into fighting your wars, but are they? Are they done being manipulated? I don't know. So, oh my God. Let's take a look at what I got on the desk. Almost forgot about that. Boy, oh boy, was I ever smart to do this. This I got through, what was it? No, this was more than, it's about 4 years ago. Beacon Cycling. For those of you who remember my old YouTube channel, you know that I patroned Beacon Cycling there in Northfield quite a bit. They've since gone out of business. Well, that's what the fake pandemic was designed to do. It is designed to destroy small businesses like Beacon, okay? And it is there to keep big box retailers like, well, all your big box retail, Walmart, Target, etc., to keep them all in business. And this is stuff that I bought while they were going out of business. And I do already have. I have a replacement cassette. I got a replacement cassette already. I just got to get the money together for the labor. Now, I do have the tools and the know-how to replace my own cassette. What I need done is this entire bike, it needs to be overhauled. This bike has not been inside of a bike shop in about 4 years, and it needs it super duper bad. Let's see. I've got, see if we can pick it up here on the camera. Let me see. I don't know. There's, see, can you see it? Can you see the wheel? The wheel wobble? Okay, that means that there's play. The hub needs to be repacked, rebuilt. It happens every so often. You know, it's just routine. It's just routine maintenance that the bicycle has been neglecting. And actually, I've got, where I got? I got the brake pads. The brakes need to be cleaned. Basically, this entire bicycle needs to be stripped down. That's what I'm saying. The bike needs to be stripped down. The crank needs to go into, they got something, it's a type of bath. The crank needs to go into the crank bath. The calipers, the brake calipers, they need to be cleaned. We got brake pads that need to go on. That front wheel, it actually needs to be replaced. I have its replacement. Let's take a look at that replacement. Okay, here is our replacement wheel. I've actually had this in my possession for a while. Dyad. That's a DT Swiss tandem hub. Again, because I am heavy and put out a great deal of torque. I got a DT 540. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got a DT 540 on the back there. And those hubs are extremely expensive. The back one costs about $400. Our front hub costs about $300. Ice Tech rotors, these are brake rotors, they cost about $60-$70. The rim costs about $100, and it's about $2 a spoke. So I think that's, this is either 38 or 40, or is it 36 hole? I forget how many holes, but basically all together. And the rim tape, I got Bontrager, that's cloth rim tape. If you don't have really good rim tape, the rim will puncture your inner tube. It's why a lot of people get flat tires, and they don't understand why they get flat tires. It's because they've got super cheap rim tape. The rim tape, to tape a wheel, it's about $10, $10-15, and these are all prices from like before the fake pandemic. You know, our cassette here. That's a price before the fake pandemic. That's a Siltech 10-speed chain. This is a Hyper Glide. I have to get these types of chains. I have to get because if I get just like a regular chain, that costs like you can get a chain for like $10, but I will snap those chains. And those chains, they get real creaky, but so we got that. We've got us about $109 here for a front crank. Once we get the crank out of the bath, we got a new ring to go on. Like I say, our about $15 for the new brake pads, so that's $30 for a set of brake pads. And what is this? Oh yeah, the new disc brake rotor for the rear, because the one for the front one, this wheel, it's completely brand new. It's never been used, so the brake rotor on the back will have to be replaced. Because I'm not going to put on new brake pads, and so we've got this. What is this thing? Yes, shit, damn it. Sorry. Brake rotors, like I said, they're about $60-$70. So I got some more stuff too. Turn it around to my hot sweatiness. See how hot and sweaty I got since I swung the camera off of me? It's because I had to turn the fan off. I'm looking around for the remote because I want to turn it on, but it makes too much noise. And I can't fire up the air conditioner just yet. I mean, I could if I want to, but you'll be paying for it. So, like I say, oh God, when it rains, it pours. You have to be frugal. You have to penny pinch. I don't even want to think about what the inside of that refrigerator looks like. What did I eat tonight? Oh yeah, dollar butter and herb noodles and 3 chicken wings. And next month I might have to bag up my chicken wings, two chicken wings per meal. So I used to have 4 chicken wings. Now it's 3 chicken wings. Soon it'll be 2 chicken wings. I was thinking about that the other day. When I first came down to New Jersey, came back to New Jersey, should I say, from Detroit, the Chinese restaurants out there, the takeout Chinese restaurants, they give you the fried rice and fried chicken wing combos. It was 5 chicken wings. Not 4. It's 4 today. And the rice would just be packed in there. They'd have to use like industrial staple guns and like 4 staples. Clunk, 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 clunk. And it would still be bursting and pulling open. You got so much food clearly. And it was $3.50 for pork fried rice and chicken wing combo, $3.50. So much food. You could share it. People did share it. That they buy they'd figure out which type of fried rice, and then they'd split it, and they'd be arguing over, no, you take that, because it's like 2 wings for me, 2 wings for you, and who gets the 3rd wing. They're not arguing over I want the 3rd wing. They're arguing to get you to take it. No, you take it. No, you take it. No, you take. I can't eat no more. That's how bountiful Chinese restaurants used to be way back in the day, early 90s. And now, well, you know what? I don't got to say, because I'm sure you guys have ordered Chinese. It's like you open up the containers with the rice, whether it's fried rice or white rice. It's like you can clearly see that it's not full. Anyway, here I am sweating. Yes, and this occurred a few months ago, actually. My poor Black Rider. Oh, my broke. I tell you, but this was kind of sort of, it does impact function, but it's also kind of it doesn't inhibit the function of the bicycle. So I don't know if I want to call it cosmetic or not. But there are just all of these things that need to be replaced. The phone that I'm talking to you on, that's about 5 years old now, I think. I've been contemplating getting it replaced, and so hot. Hot, 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 hot. I'm doing Randy Marsh. Hot, 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 hot. Look at me, look at me. See, instinctually. Why are you picking up the remote control, total control to the fan? Put it back down. You can't turn it on yet. You're not done with your video. But yeah, so this is what I'm doing here. Swing around here. You guys see the Black Rider. Black Rider. My poor ailing Black Rider. It needs to go to the doctor really bad. My baby. For those of you who don't know me from my YouTube channel, I was a very, very avid cyclist. By the way, that bicycle is about $5,000. Very expensive machine. And anyway, when it rains, it pours. I gotta get the bike into the doctor to get it taken care of, because I need it. Without my social worker, you know, sometimes they like to play games over whether or not they can come pick you up, and maybe yes, maybe no. And then it's, you know, but then again, to be fair to them, they are understaffed like super crazy. And it can be, you know, you pick up the phone and like I stripped that transmission 2 days ago. I stripped that transmission, that was longer than 2 days ago. Was it on the 4th? I stripped the transmission a few days ago. I'll put it to you like that. And if I would have picked up, you know, the phone and called my social worker and be like, "Hi, can you take me to the bike shop?" I can tell you right now, she'd have been like, you know, I can take you somewhere around the end of June. You know, end of June. So I can. What I've done to compensate, because I don't have the labor. As you can see, I've got all the components, but I don't have the money for the labor. And what I've done is I have it in, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's in the 6th gear. It's a 10-speed. It's in the 6th gear, and to compensate for it, for taking off, I have it shifted down into the granny gear. You know, down into the granny gear, down there. And I only need that for just, you know, when I'm kicking off, pushing off. Like I said, I'm a heavy man, and I have to get a lot of weight moving. You know, and I only need that granny gear for about 3 or 4 cranks, and then I can go ahead and you know, I can the derailleur. I can shift it back into the big gear. But right now I need it to be in the granny gear. So, whew, hot, 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 hot. Actually, it's not that hot. It's just humid. Yeah, it's not that hot. Once I get the fan to going, there is coolness in the ambient temperature. It's just humidity. I'm melting. I mean, look at this. I'm looking at my 22 minutes now. I just hit 22. And 22, that means I gotta, yeah, okay, so I think this has gotten long enough. Gotta take it to the shop. And our elected leaders, dubiously elected leaders, so, you know, we've got Phil Murphy, who is harboring illegal aliens. He doesn't care, but he's ready to throw a conservative in jail. You know, that's why I say I don't know if America can be saved or not. The fake pandemic did exactly what it was designed to do. It drove a wedge into the heart of America, and I don't think it can mend. This is like a horse's broken leg. You can surgery, cast, it'll never be the same. It's like a horse's broken leg. That's how America fractured. You know, you can try, but at this point, it's just really, really hard. Okay, that's it. I think I'm done here. Anything else I want to say about the election? Other than the fact that get out, vote in person. Like I say, if I could take my broke down ass out there and vote in the rain, on a busted bicycle, you guys shouldn't have any excuse whatsoever. But then again, that's what all of the voter fraud has always been about. You know, they always say, oh, it disenfranchises the minorities. What do you mean? They get started super early. They stay open super late. What you're talking about, you don't want to articulate it. You don't want to say it. CPT, colored people time. The trope that says black people can't get anywhere on time. That they don't take personal responsibility. Now, obviously, that's not always true. I got my ass out there with ID. Okay? I had ID even when I was homeless. And amazing the way, oh yeah, that's another red meat thing that suddenly both sides of the aisle are suddenly agreeing on. ID. Yeah, digital surveillance, see? The red meat that's being thrown out at you. Are you smart enough? Are you wise enough to understand that it's just big pacifiers? They're just shoving pacifiers into the mouths of the goyim. That's all they're doing. You know, all right. I predicted it. What did I say? I said back, because I know they're raging right now about the whole, well, they're always raging about shit. I said that they were going to give you red meat, and that's what they did. I think in the next couple days I'm going to do my Gay Pride episode. Everything I predicted. I think with my last Gay Pride episode from a couple years ago, because I didn't do one last year. But I told you, I didn't do it because I told you, and it turned out to be right. The sponsorship, the gay sponsorship, it crashed, it tanked. I predicted that 2 years ago. And then there are the people that once upon a time supported you. They fucking hate you. Absolutely hate you. So you did this to yourself. Seriously, you did. And I tried warning you desperately. I tried warning my gay community, do not lock arms, do not join forces with Antifa, BLM. All they're going to do is bring the community down to a toxic level, and that's exactly what they did. Okay, people, that's it. Let's see. Get the rider into the shop here. These components, oh my God. These sticker prices from like 4 years, this is what shit cost 4 freaking years ago. Can you imagine what these components probably cost now? You know, it's probably something like, I don't know, $500, six. And then supply chain, embargoes, tariffs, man, oh my God, please. Is it even available? Never mind how much it costs. Can you even get your hands on it? Is it available? People, this is what we're looking at. All right, people. Vote for a better future. Total Control, 871.